Sensation Rum. Sparrows. Premium rum.
Distilled and blended by St. Vincent Distillers Limited. Please drink responsibly.
Agents, Careers, Distributions Limited.
99.9 WEFM. WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Come fly with me. Bam, ba-dum, bam, bam. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we are back with you for another commentary segment on today's Activated Mornings program. You have in studio myself, Roleza Samuel, and
Dianna. Ding, 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 ding.
and we are your hosts for today on this beautiful Friday morning. At least it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. All right. Hopefully not too hot. I know last night was really
I didn't hear from this person.
sorry, listeners. Crumpel, yes, that laugh was for you because you really distracted me. So good morning to Crumpel. All right. Yeah, although last night was the nights have been the days have been very windy. But I don't think that too many of us are complaining. I know Primus was commenting on it the other day, but once, you know what? It's like it's going to go from possibly one extreme to the other, right? Because come around July, August, all of we're going to be balling how the place hot in the night, right? So if we could appreciate the breeze that we're getting now, let's appreciate the breeze that we're getting now because, as always, nothing lasts forever, all right? All right. All right, so just good morning again to everybody, wherever you are. To those of you who are up at Heritage Square, who might be listening to us at George's Bar or passing across by George's Bar, good morning to you. I'm not sure if Phil there is yet by Market, but I know Phil normally has us on as well. So good morning to Phil. And wherever we are blasting from, whether it's in the public road, and I have to check with the public road part. But anyhow, whether it's in the public road or in a van or wherever you are, special good morning to all of you. All right, so we are going to head into a topic at this time. And of course, the number to be interactive with us is 457-9997. You can also hit us up on the WhatsApp. And we're already live on Facebook and YouTube. So we have a question for you.
Do you
go ahead?
All right. So
okay.
Is this one? Oh,
you can go ahead. Hi, I can't say Jane Doe. I can't say Carla. Good morning, Anita.
Hi, Anta.
I know. Oh, Lord. I love that, Dianna. Anta, everybody calls me that. I love that. Okay, Roleza?
All right.
Listen, I'm a bit busy. I can't stay, but I am listening. So I just called to wish you guys a blessed weekend. Stay safe. You can be good. Please. Be careful, and to all the listeners at the sound of my voice, have a good and a godly weekend. I am listening, but I can't stay. I am busy with my work.
All right.
Continue to take God's care. Yes. Love you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Shaka Zulu, I wish him but the private already, so I'm doing it on air now. I tell you, hats off to Lady Richardson for putting up with him. Marriage today, it's only last 5 years maximum. Yeah. All right.
All right. See you soon. All right. Bye. All right. It's an interesting point. Marriage these days only lasting 5 years. So sometimes I have to wonder if people getting married for the wedding, they offer for the lifelong commitment. But that's a topic for another day.
Oui.
All right. And another day. All right. So, let's get into this one.
So, dear listener, how do you feel about exercising in a cemetery? Would that motivate you to get your life together? Well, some persons have adopted that in Zimbabwe. A group of persons have been meeting to exercise in a cemetery, persons, of more of an older age. among the graves. Like, but the picture that we're seeing here, that we have for it, they have like the section separate from the graves, and it actually looks nice, like a little road in the middle of the cemetery. And they get in that cemetery and they do their little exercises right there among the dead people that cannot exercise, right? And all right. So one person was talking about her experience, right? She's 60-something years old. And when she was asked about, exercising, how do you feel about being here with these people who are dead? And she says, they're resting. I don't want to join them yet. That means I have to do the hard work here. So now, in this case, they have limited fitness facilities, so coming out to exercise in the cemetery is a bit better for them because they have the space to exercise. And of course, they don't have to pay to exercise in that. I mean, imagine they charge you to exercise in the cemetery. But anyways, they don't have to pay to exercise in that cemetery. So they looked at situations where diabetes rates are high, hypertensive rates are high, and they decided, you know what, we gotta get our life together, and so they've come to exercise in this here. Did I miss any vital thing?
All right. So
let's see.
So one of the reasons, right, is globally non-communicable diseases, which are conditions that cannot be directly passed from person to person, are the leading cause of death, responsible for 41 million or 74% of annual fatalities, according to the World Health Organization. So non-communicable diseases currently account for 40% of the deaths annually in Zimbabwe. So that's according to the Ministry of Health and Child Care. All right. So this is one of the reasons why they are doing this, is saying that previously associated with older people, non-communicable diseases are increasingly spreading to children and young adults due to smoking, frequent alcohol use, unhealthy diets, and lack of physical activity. All right. So this has caused a huge concern, or sparked a huge concern among experts and governments on the continent of Africa, and experiencing the world's fastest population growth, and is home to the youngest population. All right. So what they're really saying is that because of these non-communicable diseases that's happening, that's taking almost 40%, that's nearly half of your population dying from non-communicable diseases. There are persons who have gotten together to exercise, and because of the limited space that's available, or limited facilities available, they have taken to exercising in a cemetery. And we're asking, is this motivation, or can this be motivation for some persons to get the act together? For me, it's a yes, right? It's for me, it's a yes. Because listen, if I am there exercising, right?
It's a reminder.
And I am seeing all of these tombstones, all of these heads, right? All these places, all these graves piled up with stone. However it is that these graves are decorated, it is going to be a constant reminder to me that I need to get my act together. Because why? If I can do something to prevent an early departure from this life, then I should do it. So I see absolutely nothing wrong with it, because I think that there are some persons, you could talk all you want. You could tell persons to take care of their health. You could do this, you can do that. But when the stark reality of, especially because of open grave, right? A casket hasn't been lowered into it as yet. Actual open grave is there, and you're exercising in front of this. It could be like, you know what? I need to get myself together, because I do not want to be the next person in that grave.
Well, somebody agrees here. Joshua says it is the ideal place. Well, it's a reminder. You're looking on and thinking, boy, I do not want to be one of those people. Or you're saying, nah, I wouldn't feel no how. All right, which one are you? Hi, caller. Good morning.
The cemetery is the ideal place to practice high jump.
High jump.
Now, this is a true story. This is a true story. You know that hospital, that cemetery across from the hospital in St. Vincent, in Kingston? Right. This drunk was going home one night, walking his usual path, because, you know, there's, I don't know if the houses are still there, but there used to be some houses right above the cemetery. So he walking through, and in a drunken stupor, he fell into this grave. Those were the days when you bury people the same day. But this person that dug the grave the evening for morning burial. As he fell in, suddenly he became sober. He said, Lord, I ain't getting out of here tonight. He heard a voice. No, he said, Lord, I don't know what happened to me. He heard his voice say, you ain't getting out of here tonight. and he jumped 6 feet straight up out of the grave.
He jumped.
Something give
And ran home.
motivation.
What happened? What happened? Another drunk had gone through there, and once he fell into the grave, he figured he could just chill out and sleep. But when this guy heard the voice, I mean, he jumped 6 feet up, straight out of the grave. And I don't think that feat has ever been accomplished by anybody else anywhere in the world. I mean, 6 feet straight up.
Knowing that you could possibly vary this, that's motivation, yes?
And this happened in St. Vincent.
All right.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Joshua. All right, so we have someone else. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. I had my experience because I was living below the Loman Cemetery, and that was always when I go partying. That was always my safe bet to go to the Barren Ground to get home. And one night, it has this guy at Loman Hill. Every time he got drunk, he would go in the tombstone and sleep. And one night, we got out of the vehicle and we went into the Barren Ground. And all I see his head came up from the grave. And he was like, "You guys, this," and we dropped got everything. And we was out. I didn't remember how we actually got home. But we got home and that was it. Next morning, we have to go look back for the shoes and our bag because we left everything. And that was my experience of Loman. My God.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know what? It was just my safe haven when I'm going home because nobody knew the cemetery like I did. So if I go to the cemetery, there's more than one route. If you follow me, there's more than one route I can get home.
Okay.
So I would always take the cemetery for me being safe.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that was my little take on that.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Jacqueline. That's interesting. All right.
So you see, the cemetery does give you motivation.
Oh, so somebody say, "What? If it's the last resort, if the parks are full." Listen, as we said, there are some persons who are not going to take certain things seriously. And you know what could be even better is if you have the faces, like you just get like a plot and you have a tombstone and put all the faces of the persons in the gym group. Put their faces on it. And it would give them a reason to get serious about their health. Because you know what? In the next 6 months, this could possibly be where you are lying. You know, so I think it's a good idea. I don't know if I actually don't know what all the rules and the laws are with regards to our cemetery in terms of what can happen in it.
Them
It don't have any
like they even
rules.
have space for anything to happen. Most of the times, them full of bushel thing.
Well, I don't know, but if it is permissible, I actually have no problems with it happening, with exercise happening in our cemetery here. Honestly. All right, and with that, we are going to head on out of this talk. And this is Crumpel again saying, "I scare him sometimes." Listen, Crumpel, as we said, some people don't take anything seriously, not even the fact that, you have diabetes, you have high blood pressure, your family have these situations or these diseases, and you're not taking it seriously.
And if you're
some people need a push, some people need a push.
Yeah, that's
not
it.
even a push, a whole shove. Shove them right down. That's what they need, a whole shove.
Shove for the foot. Anyways, if you're on the beach or on the park, you might be in a relaxation mood. But if you're in the cemetery, I doubt you're going to be there thinking, "Boy, I want to go over there and have a seat. I just want to do what I got to do and get out." Probably, nice little place. Look, it causes people to leap and people to run, leave their belongings.
All right, so we're heading out of this segment and we'll be back again with more Activated Mornings for today.